This really is a premium fixture. Two storied footballing nations, two neighbours. This is a game of champions and legends and tribalism. It is raw, it is Argentina against Brazil. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Acuna, McAllister, Paredes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Neymar, played out wide. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. That's a cute ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, they could break here. Messi played with finesse. He has found the way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Marquinhos. De Paul. That is a little undercooked. Vinicius Junior, out to the left it goes, back into the middle, now it's for shot, surely! Messi. De Paul wins the duel this time. And it's been played through. Now can he find... Great chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him. Furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Rafinha, aim forwards. Acuna, gently done. Cuts out the pass. Rafinha. Fabinho. Neymar. Danilo, and he's gone back. It's Neymar! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries a shot! Rafinha with the short one. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Bruno Guimaraes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Danilo. Rema.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Alvarez's cross. Bruno Guimaraes. Simeone. Senesi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That's really well manoeuvred. Danilo. Played into space out wide. Neymar. Muscular approach does pay off here. Neymar plays it in. Neymar has got himself a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And that has been cleared. Strong running down that left flank. Simeone is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Out of play for a throw. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. And it's Danilo. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Martinez claims it without any fuss. De Paul. Can he stop it going out? Romero done delicately. That has been knocked clear. De Paul with the delivery. Moved on forwards. Rafinha, and it's played forward. Clipped into space. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. A
beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Rafinha. And here's Rafinha. And it's hoisted clear. It's Rodrigo de Paul. And back to the keeper they go. Ederson sends that a long way. Messi. Messi is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Messi. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho spread out to the left. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. That's been slipped through. Takes a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short, looking to go deep. And it's Neymar. Oh, such a clever touch. Tries a measured ball. He's big chance! And again! Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
His positioning was spot on. Romero looking to hit the byline here. Now it's Messi. Marquinhos. Neymar. Rafinha. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Applies the finish! No, he's missed it.
Argentina have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Marquinhos shifted upfield. Here's Rafinha. Now it's Rafinha. No way through, so back it comes. Fabinho. Neymar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Surely a foul, free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? That is a more than decent save from the goalkeeper. There was plenty of power on that. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Marquinhos clears it away. Romero. Messi. That's really well cleared. Excellent challenge there, Simeone! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target. Proves too strong.
Now it's Alvarez. Nicely intercepted. Fabinho. Bremer. Fabinho. Bremer. Bremer, gently done. Acuna. Otamendi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Can he get the shot away? Brazil have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Fabinho. And he's picked out the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And that has been cleared. And it's Guimaraes. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes could try cutting inside here. Romero tries to clear. Alvarez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he latch on to this? Alvarez! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Alvarez is offering a wry smile there.
Just lacked a decent finish.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Neymar. Fabinho. Marquinhos, he's gone direct here. Romero. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes, forwards and with intent. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Cleared away. And here's the pull. Messi is certainly onside here. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Neymar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That is a great pick out. The pull. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rafinha. on it, can he get away? Paredes, aim forwards. Romero. Ball is over the line. Neymar. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Messi. And he's running through. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Ederson, long ball by the goalkeeper. Rafinha, gently done. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now then, the ball's come loose. Senesi gets it away. Clearly not happy with that. Messi, and he welcomes it in. Now it's Alvarez. He's found the... And the finish! Gets the shot away! Goal! Argentina! And right on half-time, that is telling. Ederson, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Argentina, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Rafinha. Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. Played back in. He's got away. And it's Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. No way through there. And again! So who's he picking out? McAllister. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Argentina go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Argentina carrying a one-goal lead. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Nice physical challenge. That's Simeone. Ederson claims comfortably. Romero. McAllister. Bruno Guimaraes. The pull, some resolute defending there. That's a throw. Paredes. Romero. Senesi. Paredes. Simeone. Alvarez. Some good work on the right flank here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Fabinho can get it clear. Romero. Messi in acres of space out wide. It's gone out for a throw-in. Has crossed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gets it away. Romero. Paredes. Acuna. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
McAllister. Otamendi. Romero. That pass has been well intercepted. Simeone. That is lovely. And Messi! Simeone! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the goal would be and where he needed to put himself.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, can he get onto this? Neymar. Rafinha. That has found him in acres of space. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Romero attempts a clearance. And it's Neymar. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Himself an absolute peach. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. This really is a premium fixture. Two storied footballing nations, two neighbours. This is a game of champions and legends and tribalism. It is raw, it is Argentina against Brazil. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
And already we're underway here. And he's pulled him up for that challenge. Fabinho gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, great chance! Vinicius Junior. Bremer moved on forwards. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo, and he goes cross-field. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Romero. Paredes. Messi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Bruno Guimaraes. Fabinho. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And Messi! A real chance and a real let-off.
Argentina, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Marquinhos aim forwards. And it's played forward. Rafinha. Romero. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Messi. Alvarez. Fabinho. Now it's Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Paredes. McAllister. Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Romero. Ederson claims it, and the danger passes. That pass has been well intercepted. Alvarez. Messi. Now it's Simeone. Simeone! Split-second reaction.
Really looks shocked.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Marquinhos.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Back into the middle. Romero. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Simeone. That could be danger. Alvarez! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Argentina, they have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Through. Otamendi. Argentina making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Alvarez. Alvarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pretty, but it gets the job done. Vinicius Junior running with the ball. And he's managed to get free. Big chance, must be! Martinez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rafinha done delicately. Can Vinicius Junior gets through on his own. And it's a corner. Simeone getting this one clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Decent chance! It's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Alvarez, well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Succumbs to the pressure. Great ball if he can get there. Rafinha. Acuna. Played with finesse. Simeone looking to get on the end of this. Paredes. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Plays it through. Vinicius Junior. Big chance! Martinez gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Romero. That has been cut short. And here's Vinicius Junior. Ooh, delicate chip through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Over the line. Vinicius Junior does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Guimaraes is fouled. That has been knocked clear. Played back in. And it's Neymar. Gets it away. Romero forwards and with intent. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. Senesi. Messi powering forward here. Marquinhos, and the keeper's got it again. Keeper's got good distance on that. The ball gently done. He's found a way through. Messi. Well read. And the danger is averted. Marquinhos. Bremer. Fabinho. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Over to the left. De Paul. Messi in acres of space out wide. Lovely ball. Simeone!
Argentina, well, yet another interception and a short...
Simeone! Same again, same outcome.
Argentina really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
15 minutes till half-time. Now who's going to be first to this? That is good. Oh, they could be caught out here. And that's been well dealt with. McAllister. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Thinks about the shot. McAllister, gently done. Neymar Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Messi, and Messi! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. And that's it. That was always inevitable. Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bremer, and it's played forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the pass is intercepted. Simeone. Alvarez has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball. Shot a goal!
Bruno Guimaraes. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. Nice control. Here it is, crossed in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ederson sends that a long way. Simeone. Bruno Guimaraes. Argentina can break now. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. And that has been clubbed away. Lobbed in behind, and he welcomes it in. Simeone, and he's there to get it away. Bruno Guimaraes. Argentina, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. In it comes. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, what a climb! Just needed better contact. Messi. Played into space out wide. Messi, and the flag has stayed down. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. A header! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. And here's Alvarez. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Could be danger here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Messi. Nicely intercepted. Marquinhos. is pretty much the end of that. Alvarez. It's run loose here. And it's Neymar. Danilo forwards and with intent. Rafinha. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It could be great chance. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the keeper has it. He's got away. Alvarez! He's got a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Rafinha. Messi wins the duel this time. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's to Paul. Now it's Messi. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Argentina really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Argentina utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. So off we go once more. Marquinhos. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Neymar. Paredes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Alvarez laid out to the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! Defending of the... And the shot! Oh, impressive strike.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Marquinhos, played out to the right. Danilo. And it's Neymar. Gets the flow. Fabinho. Rafinha. And here's Rafinha. Gets into some space. There's the header! Cleared without complication. Neymar. Simeone. Romero. Clearly not happy with that. Marquinhos. That's really well manoeuvred. Time and again they are repelled. Alvarez. That is a little undercooked. Ederson, one ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Messi. And the volley. And he's missed it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Bremer looks to the other side. Fabinho. Danilo. Acuna, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Alvarez. Messi. And Messi! Oh, they could be caught out here. Marquinhos aim forwards. Bremer. And it's played forward. Neymar. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Chance! They've scored!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Brazil grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Now it's Simeone, and he's running through. Simeone! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
He's got away. Messi, delicate ball, and it needs to be. That is a brilliant interception. Danilo.
Really don't seem to be so eager about their pressing just now.
Well, certainly compared to what we saw from them earlier in the game.
Well, I suspect it's a case of searching for a more defensive balance now, Peter.
It'll It's Rodrigo de Paul. Now it's Simeone. Goes for a shot! Rafinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Bruno Guimaraes cuts it out. Now it's Simeone. Alvarez being hunted in packs.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
And it's Danilo. De Paul. Alvarez. Simeone. Oh, good spread. Fabinho. Rema. Marquinhos. Fabinho spread out to the left. And it's Neymar. Vinicius Junior knocks it out wide. And here's Rafinha. And a chance! Oh, he got himself into a great position.
Brazil really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Messi. Alvarez. Bruno Guimaraes. Rema. Danilo. Rema. That's really well manoeuvred. McAllister. Alvarez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Alvarez. That looks a cracking ball.
Danilo, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, super find. Now that's well seen too. Referee's given a throw. Time for a change in personnel. So we have a double substitution going on here. Senesi. And here's Alvarez. Bruno Guimaraes. Ibanez. And here's Neymar. Rafinha out to the right. Hit into the middle. He can get that clear. Rafinha. Oh, what a pass! Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And here's Rafinha. Oh, red, nice interception. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Calmly anticipates. Marquinhos. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And here's Alvarez. Now it's Messi. Alvarez. Can he finish? And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
Argentina certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Attempts a clearance. Out of play for a throw. And it's played into the middle. Clears it away. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Messi's cross, it's a mighty effort! Final Fabinho. Bremer. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Marquinhos, gently done. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bremer. Fabinho. Ibanez. Can he get onto this? Tries to get it clear. And they can counter here. Ibanez. Bremer. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Rafinha shifted upfield. That's a throw. Brazil making another change here. Oh, it's come loose. Moved on forwards. Now it's Messi. Alvarez. He's had a shot! That's another chance! He scores! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Ederson, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
It's become a case of men against boys. Fabinho. Ibanez. Neymar. Ibanez. Otamendi played out towards the right wing. For a moment, and it's been given away. And he's managed to get free. Simeone! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Marquinhos, gently done. Ibanez. Neymar. Paredes has given away a free kick. Deftly away. Marquinhos. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Simeone clipped into space. That has been knocked clear. Fabinho can get it. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Marquinhos. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. He has found the way through. welcomes it in. De Paul.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Fabinho gets across to intercept that. Rafinha. Romero. And it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. And it's played forward. And he's dealt with that well. Ibanez. Matheus Cunha. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Matheus Cunha. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rafinha! And the ball is out of play. Fabinho. Rafinha. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Just 5 minutes left. Sara. And here's Vinicius Junior. Cunha. Otamendi. Paredes. De Paul. Romero. Now it's Alvarez. Yeah, he's fouled in there. Marquinhos. Ibanez. Sara. Matheus Cunha. That's a nicely weighted pass. Romero clears it away. Rafinha plays it short. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Sara. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save. Alvarez. Rema. Aim forwards. Romero. And here's Alvarez. Rafinha. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Sara. Paredes tries making a foray down the right. Always onto this. Marquinhos. Brazil do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Bruno Guimaraes, who does have an assist to his name. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Bruno Guimaraes. And that's that. Argentina looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Argentina really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.